This might be a strange thing to say, but as a Middle Easterner guy walking through London, walking through parts of France, I didn't feel safe. I did not feel safe. Now, I'm not going to go into all the stories of my trip. You know, I was gone for a month, and obviously I was trying to take a break after the election. But boy, Europe has radicalized me. I mean, coming back and seeing what a beautiful country Australia is and what we are, Australia's worth fighting for. Australia is really something special. And I really think that a lot of people are taking it for granted. And look, we're a wealthy country. We, have access to healthcare. We have the means to move up the income brackets. We do pretty well for ourselves to raise our kids pretty much how we want. And if we can't in certain states, we can move. But Europe has fallen. Europe has very much fallen. And I've got a lot of thoughts on this I'm going to share over the next few weeks. But I just wanted to say, hi, I'm back. I have a lot of thoughts after the election. We got some phenomenal results with regards to getting some One Nation senators up, New South Wales, Queensland, WA. We've seen some awesome inroads in Victoria with their state election coming up, and also South Australia state election coming up. So I'm excited to get back into the work. But the question I want to pose to you guys on this happy Friday, think about this over the weekend. Is Australia worth saving? Have you been overseas? Have you actually seen what it's like? If you haven't been able to travel overseas, obviously it's been incredibly financially tough for the vast majority of Australians right now. Guys, it scared me what I saw. It scared me what I saw in some European countries. Some countries, they've got it down pat, Poland, Hungary. But other countries in the West, like France and the UK, I really fear for these countries. And I'm not entirely sure that you can actually reverse some of the problems they've got there from through democratic means. And Europe very much radicalized me. And that's all I'm going to say on it. But other than that, it's good to be back. I'm excited to get back into the work. Boy, have we got a lot of cleaning up to do after that election result. Anthony Albanese completely clean sweeping the lower house. He's got more safe seats in the lower house than the entire Liberal Party has right now. And I'm not going anywhere. We're going to need at least 6 to 9 years to turn this around. And some of you may not like me saying that, but hey, this is the reality of the situation. Elections have consequences. They do want to go after unrealized gains. They do want to go after your super. They do want to eventually bring in some sort of a death tax. These things are coming. And unless you're planning on moving overseas to Montenegro or some island somewhere, Malta, I don't know, we're stuck on this island. And we have to dig deep and we have to solve it. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm sticking with you guys. But boy, seeing what has happened in Europe, it's radicalized me. And I think we've got to double down on our efforts. We've got to be smarter with how we operate. And we need to very much coordinate a lot better than how we've been doing previously. With that, I'm going to leave you with that. Have a great weekend. God bless you. Have a great time with your family. And have a think about the question, is Australia really worth saving? Because if it is, we've got to dig deep. And if it isn't, well, you might as well start making your plans to leave. Because we are going down this same path as some of these European countries. And we're simply not doing enough. We're just not. We're just not. And that's going to require a mentality shift. It's going to require an abundance mindset rather than a scarcity mindset, and actually having, this tall poppy syndrome, which Australians suffer from. We need to work together as a community to actually support each other and come up with intelligent solutions about how we can actually push the needle. And I'm here for it. I'm all here for it. I'm looking forward to doing that. I've got a conference coming up in a couple of weeks in Brisbane I'm speaking at, thanks to some phenomenal guys up there that are setting it up. And I'm excited. I'm really excited about the things to come. But boy, we are in for some hurt with Anthony Albanese. And Susan Ley, don't even get me started. Do not get me started on her speech at the National Press Club, starting with a welcome to country. I mean, and she mentioning women 26 times in her speech, but not one mention of nuclear energy, not one mention of immigration, not one mention of men and how she's going to actually help men. I mean, guys, we've got to dig deep. We've got to do better. We have to push back, and I'm back. So let's do it.